Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic, and I'm back to do this free tarot message for you. Sort of a special edition. It's the 1111 Portal 2021. So rather than do the zodiac signs I was guided to do this. So here we go. We're going to begin with a postcard from Spirit that we're just going to leave here and look at it at the end and see how it comes into play, how it ties everything together with the big pretty bow on top with the crystal in the middle and the frills and fringe around it. Okay, the curly bows. So let's see what we have. So we've thoroughly described the bow at the end of the message. Let's see what we have here. Show what this message is all about so that we can tie it all together in the end. What's the message? Thank you, this one. So we're just going to set that there. And we'll come back to that card. From the P&Q Oracle. What is the message at this time for the love and peace and happiness? I'm not sure how much of the loud music outside you can make out in the video, but hey, there's some music playing. So there's a festive energy going. Want to give a shout out to Mika, our first commenter for this session. Soplalo! What do we have? Here it is. Okay. Prince said it's a car. Princeton drew this one, and he said it's a car. So. This car looks like a car. It looks like one of those snowplow trucks in Colorado. This person, whoever's driving this car, they happy to be driving. And a friend of mine, well, somebody I used to be friends with years ago used to say, what is it? A beat down ride is better than a dressed up walk any day. So be grateful for what you have. Okay. If you have a beater car and you want a nicer car, you might want to start showing a lot of appreciation to your car. Speak appreciation to your car, the fact that you have a car, really look at how you're grateful for it instead of talking shit about your car. This car is ugly. This car is tore up. This car is dirty. This car is old. Don't do that. Instead, speak life to anything that you own. Seriously, you want it to continue to serve you well and do well for you. This, even your inanimate objects, it works. It helps a lot. So from the words of clarity, let's get some guidance, overall guidance at this time in this. Shit, 1111 portal. Okay, come through. That's fine. We can handle the chiller too. So they're showing me you're driving from one thing to another. So this is going to show. What's the message here for this 1111 portal message? Please and thank you. It's still a Thomas message whenever you find it. It's when you need to, but what you need to know is this energy was what needed to come out most on this time. Oh, wow. Look at this. The card that came out is psychic. Psychic. Your intuition, the moon. Psychic energy coming through. I love it. That's what you're coming into. What's at the bottom of the deck? Wow, growth, physical growth. So you've been through a huge growth phase, right? And your psychic energy's being kicked up a lot. I'm hearing through all the physical things that have happened. I'm looking at this picture of the growth, and it's like, oh, goodness. They're not showing what came before all this, because before this little plant pushed out the ground, it was surrounded by darkness, right? So there was a long time that you were in darkness. And to come out of that darkness, you had to shed a shell, a casing. To come out of that, you had to shed that. Then you had to push through to something that was so bright. And it makes me think of, first light, to somebody who couldn't see, and now they can see. It's that type of an energy, you know. There takes an adjustment period to that. Okay. And then growing away, once the light is there, it kind of clings to the ground as though like, hold on, can I bury my head back in the ground? No, you can't go back in there. You've already come out of the ground. You can't go back in there. That's what this one looks like right now. Never seen this before. Loving this channeling. No, honey, you can't go back in there. So you had no choice but to do the next thing, which was begin to embrace the light, embrace the fresh air, embrace this newness. And now you're actually starting to grow with it, okay? But to get here, there was a serious letting go that had to happen. And to confirm that, look what's below that on the deck. We have the conclusion. So there was a letting go, and in order to allow space for you to grow, you gotta let it go so you can grow. You gotta let it go, just breathe. You can't take in the next breath until you let out the last breath. Now, you might be like me, and you have a reason why you're talking so quickly, and you got a lot of words into a little bit of time, but at some point, honey, you're going to stop, and you're going to take that breath. It might be quick like that, but you're going to stop and take that breath. You can't take the next breath until you got the last breath out. You can't take the new breath until you got the old breath gone. And so there's something here about you have to let go of the past, and you coming into a great psychic awakening. I even hear rituals, ceremonies, ode to what was. It's like there's this beautiful wrapping up. There's like this, it's an energy of a festivity. Thank you. Festivity of a festivity. The music that was bumping outside, right? So there's some sort of celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Come on, let's celebrate tonight, 'cause everything's gonna be all right. Let's celebrate. So it's festive. It's a festive feeling. Celebrating, you know, it's like an honoring of all the things that you went through in some form or fashion. Some of y'all maybe even do a little ceremony or a little ritual of some sort to express, I'm hearing to express gratitude for what it developed in you. Because these things that were that dark night that you were in forever, being under that ground, and like it was under that ground for so long, you learn so much in that space. You develop so much in that space. The letting go, you know, this is a gratitude for the shell that you let go of, and anything else that was restricting you from that growth. It's a gratitude for letting go of the fear. You know, I'm grateful I had that fear. I'm grateful I conquered that fear. I'm glad I realized that the fear was just holding me back from doing what I want to do. And it was false. It was never really real. Let's get some from the Miracles Now deck as well to go with your 1111 portal message. What's the 1111 portal message for the love and peace and happiness? Try it at this time, please and thank you. If there are any other like significant astrological, numerological events like that that you all ever want to suggest readings that I do for our love, peace, and happiness tribe, definitely email me those suggestions. I'm open to considering different things. So, especially if it's on your mind. So let's see what we have. Soplalo. All right. What do we have for this 1111 portal message? What are we experiencing here? What can we experience? We see our psychic energies on fleek, turned up, kicked up a notch. Up leveling. Okay. We had two cards fall out. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, because this is going to be on the side that's left. This is going to be over here on the table here. This is where the guy is driving away from in his car. Because remember, you're in a car. You're in motion, honey. You're traveling. You're going through this portal. This car is looking like you're going through this portal. Okay. What's in the bottom of the deck? Whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer. The light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. So it's interesting. You start to realize like that when you look at other beautiful things in other people and you appreciate that about them, and you're like, man, I would like to be more like that. You're seeing something in you that wants to be developed, is what I'm seeing. You're seeing something. So you saw something in another that made you want to develop more. Okay. So Abraham Hicks was it for me. Is what I'm hearing. And the way he's channeling through. Because I have been guided by spirit and then stumbled across an Abraham Hicks video. And that was like, ooh, I could do that. Like, I could really do that. I'm really doing this. So, all right. So there's an energy of you seeing something and you're like, oh, I could do that too. This is like when I was somewhere around 12 years old and I got to witness somebody getting their acrylic nails done for the first time in my life. And then I was like, oh, I could do that. And so I got my own at-home kit and I started doing it. And guess what? Now I'm the motherfucking master. Can't nobody fuck with my game because my creativity, my talent, my energy that I bring to the game is just my style, is my own. There's others that do beautiful things. You're welcome, because a lot of these boxes were undiscovered that they've jumped into anyway. So there's something here too about what you're creating, right? Creating something different, unique, and beautiful in this 1111 portal in order to open possibility. You know, I'm serious. When I started my nail career, this nail art design was to get a white French tip with a little silver glitter line. And honey, I came out doing everything wild, crazy, insane, all the nails different, all the crystals, all the colors, all the shapes, all the 3Ds, all the hand painted, all the chains hanging off, all the stuff that's spinning the nails, and the bubble nails with the stuff that moves inside, and the shaker nails, and the corkscrew nails, and the stiletto nails, and the coffin nails. Yeah, I designed those in 2007. What else? You know, it's so much of that. And so it's like, I brought an explosion. So there's something here about a psychic explosion happening. It's going to tap into different areas of your life. It's going to actually have very far-reaching effect in your life, is what I hear. This psychic explosion is coming. So let's see miracles now. Relationships are assignments for optimal growth and healing. So there's something coming in for you with this portal about relationships and optimal growth and healing. I want to be honest with you. When I see this card, I'm like, yeah, but there's not no new shit for the portal, but there's something significant about it because it's coming out here. In other words, what I'm saying is your relationships are always assignments for optimal growth and healing, but it's being highlighted at this time with this portal. Okay, let's see what we have. I make decisions from a place of intuition and power. So this 1111 portal, what I'm seeing, this is about really standing in your power and grounding in your intuition. You're working together with your intuition and your power, right? That you've developed by learning through the mirror of the others that you see. Whether they were showing up in an energy of lack or abundance and prosperity, you saw a reflection that helped you, and it helped you tune you to you. You got to know yourself a whole lot better in your authentic energy. Excuse me. Just like you had experiences that drew you to this awareness, likewise, others are being drawn into your experience, continuing forward to continue to develop you. And you will continue, because the development never stops as long as you're breathing on earth. You're going to continue to be developed. And developing what? This human consciousness, this collective, this divine consciousness in the human vessel. Thank you. Divine consciousness, the memorizing, the remembering, the revealing of the authenticating of the divine nature of that which you are. Yes. Okay. Thank you. From the wild unknown archetypes, what is the message for the love and peace and happiness tribe at this time? Please and thank you. Shoplalo. All right. What is the message? Okay. So sidebar, if you're seeing this and you send me 1111 with your question, I'm going to produce you a video that relates to this 1111 portal energy. It's not on my website. This is the only instruction you're going to get. The ways to pay is below. The email is below. All that. Okay, here we go. What's the message at this time? Here we go. The gem. It's card number 56, and it's the gem. This gem appears to be sitting in some kind of grass or in some kind of nest or something like that. I love the rainbow coloring of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the village. Ooh, okay. Now, the village energy, I actually remember reading some details about this from the book. And what I'm remembering is, so you grew up in a certain environment. You came up in a certain environment. This is where you have to, it's like going away to do you, and then you come back with the knowledge that you've acquired. So, honey, you found your pearl of wisdom. It's helped you develop your psychic abilities, your intuitive powers. It's helped you navigate relationships in a more pure, positive, and beneficial way. That benefits what? That benefits the empowerment of yourself and others in your experience. Okay, so here you go, and you present. I see like this is a presentation. I feel like this is a place of honor in the middle of the community where everybody could see it. So you're presenting it for everybody to see. In the village card here, you left to go find the gem. You left to go find the wisdom. You left the traditional way to go find the wisdom. Now there's the energy of coming back and presenting to the group what you've discovered, presenting to your roots what you found. So some of you have separated from family or connections in romance or friendships or something like that. You separated from some sort of group that you were associated with. You're going to actually be revisiting some of these ones that you separated from in order to lay down the wisdom that you found, okay, in order to share that wisdom, okay. You're gonna be guided spiritually. This could happen unsuspectingly to you. You probably aren't gonna make plans for this to happen. Spirit's gonna drop it on like, oh, here you go, by the way. And when it happens, you're going to know that, oh, this is it. This is, oh, okay. And you may not realize it until hindsight. Once you're processing the conversation that you just had and you're talking about all this advancements you make and how you realize how you could read yourself and read your life and benefit yourself by being more reading of your reflections that you're seeing from the world around you, taking that growth, shedding off what doesn't go with you, and healing yourself. And this is the main thing that is going to be kicked up a lot with the 1111 portal. Different ones are going to be, there's a big fucking waking up, people. There's a big waking up happening, okay? And it's interesting because it only takes one person in these large group settings. This is just a bonus card. I'm going to take this one out. It only takes one in these community settings with that deeper wisdom to really crack stuff up and open up deeper possibilities, previously undiscovered possibilities, previously unacknowledged possibilities, something that was previously taboo, coming back with a new twist on it to show the benefit to everyone, and the wisdom in it is seen now. Okay, so this is about how you navigate in your relationships. This is about how you read the energy from all the people around you, and you utilize it as a reflective mirror of something going on within you. Then you peel back those layers that have been layered, and I'm seeing it like when we had our house when I was a kid, and my father wanted to change the bathroom floor. So he said, well, he was going to do it the right way. My father knew how to do it the correct way. So here he goes tearing up the floor. He was so pissed because I think he found like 10 different floors layered one on top of the other. So this is what you did. You had to peel through all these layers and layers and layers of shit in order to find this gem of wisdom. Now that you found it, now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? Yeah. Now that we found love, what are we going to do with it? You found the love. You found the love that was always within. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. And you cast your fears aside. And you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is lost, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. Yeah. And Lord knows, dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tear them away. You know what I'm saying? You got dreams, you got vision. Don't let anybody tear that away from you. You've been through a lot while you've been gone. You had to shed off a lot of illusions and delusions. Sometimes these illusions and delusions was whole people up here trying to convince you were listen, you were trying to put you in your place. And honey, don't they know the place that they think that you belong in ain't got nothing to do with you? It has everything to do with them. They need to just calm their ass down and stop trying to mind your business. If they mind their own fucking business, they have more business to mind. I'm just saying that's why you got business to mind, because you're busy minding your business. It's funny how that works. Oh, let's pull an experience here. We're working with the mother love. No, I said mother love, didn't I? Okay, so for whatever reason, I just connected with my grandson's great grandmother from their father's father's side. Okay. Oh my goodness. She is a mother love for real. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful Jamaican lady. But this is the Mother Peace round tarot. So if for some reason you are watching this, welcome to the channel. Okay. You're showing up as a Two of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing you make here it is. I make my decisions from a place of intuition and power. This is what this is telling me. That you go within to make your decisions. The reversal is giving me an internal energy, not an external energy. Okay. All right. So this is how you're showing up. This is what you're doing right now. Let's look at what came before this. What led up to this decision? Let's look at that energy. What led up to this decision? Okay, I heard who or what is involved in this experience. Thank you. Who? It's a who. It's the death card. It's Scorpio. Okay, for somebody, it's a Scorpio. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor here. Okay, so for somebody, it's an Aries. Okay, for somebody, it's the end of a connection in the past with the Aries. For somebody, it's a Scorpio person who is either a boss, a father, a grandfather, somebody who is a divine masculine counterpart for someone here. Okay, this is an 11-11 portal, so twin flame stuff could come up for somebody here as well. Okay, but this is a transformation. This is death and a rebirth. This is a awakening energy, a releasing of the old. This is the releasing of the old to allow the space in the room for the growth. This was in the recent past. Okay, and in that, the old snake skin is shed, and with every death. Even with the death, here we have some bones laying next to this tree here. And, did those bones lay long enough there for the body to decompose into the ground? You know what I'm saying? It all works together in cycles, like one organism. Okay, let's look at the experience, what it was in the past now that we see for someone. There's a Scorpio energy here. For some of you, this is just you. You went through some huge changes. It taught you to tune into your intuition very strongly. You made changes and decisions from it. The Three of Pentacles energy coming through. That's working together, collaborative efforts. Let's see what else. Working on it. Okay, and then the Three of Swords. Oh, shit. Working together ended up being a fucking problem. Working together ended up bringing in a disappointment or heartbreak. For somebody, it ended up being a third-party situation. Three people was working together, and then, I just thought there's three women here. And this is coming through as a lesbian experience, so take it the way it resonates for you and leave it if it don't. And I really don't care unless you got love to share. All right. So there's somebody here. This person and this person go together. These two go together. But they are working together with this person who's over here. All right. So this person and this person goes together. This person is interested in this person here who's working up top. Somebody is working up top. I feel like this is tribe working up top. There's somebody who's still on the ground, and somebody is, now it's coming through as reaching to go higher. So where these two were going together, they're not going together no more. Now this one over here, like, how the fuck you gonna leave me and go over there? So in regards to a lesbian type of relationship, or any type of relationship. We have one person here who's watching somebody who's at work. Maybe they feeling like your partner is flirting with somebody. They feeling like your partner flirting with the Scorpio. They feel like somebody feels like their partner is giving too much attention to another person. They could be aligned with their work experience. Okay. And what happens is, what had happened was a big ass fucking brawl, a fight. Now we got 3 big bitches up here fighting in this motherfucker. All I hear is hair and nails everywhere. Really? Is that what the fuck is going on? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Is that what's going on? Is it hair and nails everywhere? Let me just let you know it wasn't me. As y'all know, my nails have been on every day. I ain't broke no nails on nobody. Ain't nobody got me and my feelings quite like that. I'm just saying. I feel like if this happens to be you, with hair and nails everywhere over a brawl because somebody was looking at your woman or something like that. Yeah, see, and now look, here's this one. This is the one that was working up top. Okay, this is the partner, and this is the other partner. The partner is fighting with their partner, and the one who's working up top is like, hold on, what you talking about ain't even happening, dude. Calm the fuck down. And they're trying to put a stop and break these two up, but that shit ain't fucking working right now. Because this chick is about to gut her partner. Somebody here about to put a knife to their partner's throat. In other words, somebody about to put an end to a situation here. And they don't even know all the facts. Somebody is here all the way out of. So there's this energy in the past of being very, very much guided by what you think you see outside. By what you think you see outside. Somebody here is really not jealous anymore. They used to be extremely jealous. Somebody here was extremely insecure and jealous in a very bad way, because this is in the past. Okay. We have the Son of Swords in reverse. Oh, shit. Son of Swords in reverse is coming through right now. This is a Knight of Swords. Okay. And it's in reverse. Yeah. Interesting. So there's something about this treasure here. And somebody being very obsessed. So this is like an obsessive control owning energy in relationships that's gotta fucking go. With this portal, it's gotta go. The lessons have been learned. You figured it out. You know, it's like we can't continue to deal with this type of behavior, communication. This is a horrible, harsh ass communication. This is people who don't know how to talk, but they talk shit. That's it. They can't have a conversation. We can't talk at this volume in these type of tones about something that, you know, you worried about some shit. You think you seeing some shit, and really it's all going on in your own head, and you're the one breaking your own fucking heart. That's what it looks like is happening here for somebody. In the past. In the past. This is already, this is done. If you're in this, it'll be over in a minute. All right. Moving forward, now that we've learned to follow our intuition, because I feel like, okay, here we go. Excuse me. I just got a whole nother thing. Oh, they tried to gaslight you for somebody here. They tried to So you saw some shit was going down. You were absolutely right. They even tried, whoever this is, their energy is still trying to take over this reading and trying to make it seem like they really didn't do shit. But hold on a minute, Spirit said, no, hold on now. Now look at the other side of this. They said, you saw some connection between two people. You thought something was going on. You were fucking right. And you didn't hold the other person accountable. You held the person that was in the connection with you accountable. They try to fucking gaslight you, make you think that you didn't see what you had seen and your intuition ain't right and all that. Yeah, squash all that, because not only did you see, you know, they can't fucking convince you that what you saw with your own 2 eyes didn't happen. What you heard with your own 2 ears didn't happen. And on top of that, your intuition had told you right before all this had happened, your intuition had already told you. So this is why now you're like, fuck what anybody talking about. Where my car is driving to, I'm going to pay attention straight to my intuition every fucking time. Bitch, if I feel like you got some freaky going on the side with some heifer at your job. I see that I'm right. I've been right before. I'm going to be right again. And you know what? This is good. This is letting me know, what the fuck am I doing here, bitch? It's time for you to get in your car. Why you keep choosing this bullshit? You already know what it is. You know what time it is. What the fuck is your problem exactly? Why are you accepting this for yourself? See, I can't stand these little heifers. I can't stand these little heifers that want to get on somebody else. Because the one that don't want them no more is still fucking them and fucking somebody else. And now you want to get on my phone talking about you better stop fucking with him, blah, blah, blah. Dude, hold on a second. He putting his dick in her. What the fuck are you going off on this chick for? She didn't even know about your ass, but you knew about her ass. Now who's the dumb ass? You the one fucking allowing the motherfucker to continue to come and get inside of your coochie when you already know this motherfucker's fucking with other people. Bitch, if you don't want him fucking around on you, you might want to not let him. But, oh, you do, right? But she over there, she's supposed to know this. Oh, she's supposed to stop. Because, yeah, no, that's not how the fuck this works. Where the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Why you busy getting mad at the next bitch? You need to be fucking mad at yourself because you keep letting this motherfucker come back with his dirty, sloppy, wet dick that he done just took out of somebody else's pussy and now you gonna try to put it in your mouth. Whoa. Talking hella shit today. Who are you? What the hell? So there's something in this O2 with the 1111 portal. This shit is about to get raw and real, honey. No mincing words, no sugar coating. Yeah. And somebody is, I feel like you were like, nope, I'm not doing this shit. Bitch, have him. Have fun with him. It's that type of energy. Have him. Have at. Okay. What the hell? I also see something. Thank you. I'm like, can we get off of somebody's raunchy ass sex life? Thank you. So what they showed me is in the past, they're giving me the flow of magnetics again. Okay, they're giving me the flow of magnetics. It's been a while since this has come out on the channel, so I'm really grateful for this message right here. This is it. This is what we want to be talking about. This is what really fucking matters for everybody on motherfucking planet Earth right now. Okay, on this beautiful, excuse my language, don't get offended. I talk how I talk. Guy, I know that I love Guy. I talk to Guy all the time. Just stop with your shits. Somebody here on the shits trying to nitpick. If I'm not the reader for you, it's easy. All you got to do is click off. I'm just saying. The Three of Pentacles. But thank you for the growth on the channel anyway. Some of y'all really love the way I talk. Hey, how you doing, boo? I love you too. Keep on coming back. All right. Three of Pentacles. In the past, here you were trying to be a good person, make things work collaboratively, work with people, work with the energy, trying to be a good person, trying to follow your religion, trying to do whatever you would try to do. Could never get no fucking where. Wow. Meanwhile, those who were extorting, those who were murdering, those who were dealing the drugs and the toxins to the streets, those who were abusive, those who were violent in the streets, those who were violent in their home, always seem to be fucking thriving. What the fuck was that? The reversal of the magnetics of Earth. That's what that was. That's what they're showing me with this. The reversal of the magnetics on Earth. Somebody here came in. They came in ages ago and they fucked with the magnetics on Earth. So when you put pure positive energy into it, all you were getting out was darkness and bullshit. This energy, because this was in reverse, you were getting this. Okay? What you should have been getting was Three of Cups energy off of that, not stress and hurt. As you working together to try to co-create something with other people and you're working in a harmonistic way, you should have been getting harmony back, but you were getting fucking stress back because the harmonics on Earth, the vibration on Earth, the frequency on Earth, the magnetics had been reversed so long ago. Nobody really knew about that. A few did. They tried to tell some. Many didn't listen. But now we're telling you too. And what happened with this death card? This, I saw the stake in the desert. I saw taking a stand in the desert. And what it did was it put an end to this era. And now the magnetics on Earth are finally flowing in their right direction. And you can see, I was born by the river in a little tent, whoa, and just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. So how do I know about this? They want me to tell you about old man Bubba. Lives off the grid. He's something else. And let me tell you something. He said, he called me up one day, one summer. And at the end of the call, I had to leave it like, well, one of these days I'll know what that means. Didn't know why. It was so important at the time. But he had to call me up. He said, hey, baby girl, what's going on? I said, what's up, Bubba? He said, I just had to tell you. He said, whenever I go to town, I always stop by. There's a bridge, and I look at the river that goes under the bridge, and the river always turns in the same direction because of the polarity of the magnetics on Earth. The water flows in the same direction every time. He's owned his mountain forever. It's always been there. He's always done it. He said, but something happened interesting the other day. I went over the bridge, and I stopped to look at the bridge, and I said, what the fuck? And he said, why is my water spinning the opposite direction? Because this went like this. Do you understand? Because this went like this. The magnetic flow of energy on Earth had been in reverse by force. It was not existing in its creation. There were dark entities that wanted to feed off of your fears. They wanted to feed off of your low vibes. So to sustain those low vibes, they played a trick on Earth. Motherfucker masters of illusions got away with it for thousands of years too. And the trick was, go ahead. Yeah, be good people. Go to church. Serve God. Do all the good you can. Meanwhile, they had this motherfucker in reverse. So all the good you're pumping into this, you're supposed to be finding a 3 of Cups over here with some happiness. Instead, you getting the 3 of Swords because that happiness is channeling with this reversal. They were receiving the benefit of this hard work you were putting in, this dark entity, dark energies. All of this energy was doing that. The lie, the deception, the great deceiving, all of that. Okay, now this has come to an end. Okay, you felt this coming. You knew it was coming. See, and here's the thing. I knew this was coming before I even knew what the fuck I was. Back in about 2008, when I had just opened my first nail salon, working by myself, I remember having conversations with my clients. I would get so irritated with my life. And this was the fucking conversation. I work my ass off. I'm a fucking good person. I do what I'm supposed to do. I always come from love and peace and happiness. I'm founded and grounded in stability. Why is it that everything is so fucked up? I remember getting so irritated, so irate about that. What I didn't know was this piece. But what I did know at the time, I said, life is like a pendulum. And the pendulum been swinging one way for thousands of years. The dark has thrived. But you know what? The motherfucker gonna have to stop and swing the other way one day. Because life is like a pendulum. On the microcosmic, personal, intimate scale of myself, as well as on the macrocosmic scale. And that's what the fuck I was talking about that day. You know what? This is the pendulum swinging the other way. And here's the thing about the pendulum swing. The pendulum, mid-swing has its most momentum. Mid-swing, it has its most momentum. As it climbs to its apex on the upswing, It slows, going against the force of gravity. And as it comes to a stopping point, then it will reverse direction and slowly begin to again pick up momentum before it goes this way, only to slow and hit this again. But I don't feel like we're doing a specific back and forth with this pendulum. I feel like it's a level up, level up, level up, level up. I see it like that. Hold on, we're going to draw the card. We're going to draw the card, another card for our handmade oracle, love. Okay, so here we go. It goes like this. The pendulum swings and elevation occurs. So that was about 2008 when I was talking about this. I did not know anything about this until 2019. This phone call came in 2019, summertime. There were magicians that shall remain unnamed, magical masters of the craft of manipulating energy that were brought together around this time, okay? Brought together around this time that inspired this phone call to come to me. And what they did was they worked collaboratively. Maybe there were only 3, but they're showing me the 2 on the ladder. Okay. With the very important observer. Okay. All right. So the 2 on the ladder here worked together to create this elevation. I hear what they did was cast a spell that broke this. In other words, thank you. This is so delicious. What they did, thank you, Abraham. Abraham, we're totally channeling you. Thank you. It is so delicious. What they did was work together to to make the required adjustments to set the machine the way it was supposed to be set. See, someone altered the settings to the machine, as we're going to call it, the magnetic flow on Earth. That was set right in this energy. These ones come from different backgrounds, but they have parallel experiences. They have parallel experiences, and what those parallel experiences are the love and peace and happiness. So they don't even come from the same background, but they have parallel energies that they bring to the table. So as you're moving forward into the new energy on the other side of this 1111 portal, let's see what you need to know most. And if it's a who that's significant, show me the who as well. Thank you. And as I say the who, we have the Queen of Wands energy. It comes out in reverse, but we're going to look more at that. Okay, here we go. The 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups. This is soul connections. Tribe energy, honey. I see a unification of tribe. I do see a unification of tribe. We've been talking about the unification of tribe for a while, so I would not be surprised one little bit. That energy coming together. Strong soul connections being amplified. Harmony coming in here. Harmony is coming in here. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we had the 9 of Swords. Okay, the 9 of Swords talks about how it was so much fear. And we were talking about how those entities and those energies, you see that entwining smoke, whatever the fuck that is, that darkness is all around it. This, in this image, representing the entity going around to all these different fearful things and just soaking up energy from it. Just feeding off of it. Just feeding the dark. People in fear. People in worry. People in fight. Just feeding the dark energy with all their fears. Being in fright. Most of it, not even shit that's actually happening, is the thing. Wow. Interesting. Moving forward, we have the Six of Cups. Soulmate union is going to be coming out very strongly. Reunions coming out very strongly. The Five of Discs coming out in reverse. The Five of Discs coming out in reverse. People who have healed from abandonment issues and codependency issues. People who have learned and healed those aspects of their own traits. They're going to be coming into a situation where it's very spiritually inspired. There's passion here, but it's very spiritually inspired. I feel like this is a creation coming through you, a creative endeavor. I hear a creative endeavor. You're going to be brought to a creative endeavor to help others, guide them through this situation, because you all who are in tune with this reading, especially if you're getting it anytime in 2021 or 2022, you are on the leading precipice. You are on the leading edge of how to navigate these relationships from that place of consciousness, understanding the coming in and the letting go, understanding the mirror reflections, understanding how to put these techniques into use and allow them to be guided by what that true voice, your true inner voice, the psychic eye, the psychic ear, the psychic wisdom, that claircognizance. You just fucking know shit and not doubting it anymore. Okay. And also in what's coming, we have the Wheel of Fortune coming. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning, and it's spinning in your favor. Huge transformation. It's going to be more in regards to spirituality first. You're going to see it go into physicality, as it always does. Just like this shift of energy here developed a COVID. That's what they're saying. Because it was a year later, like 6 months later, which is, okay, thank you, which is, they said it was 6 months. They said it's a full moon, from new moon to full moon. Is that a 6 month cycle? Can somebody confirm that here? Yeah. So it's about moving out of fears. Oh my goodness. There's just so much here. There's so much in this. Soul connections coming in of ones who have broken a lot of feeling like they're not enough, feeling not good enough, insecurities. Also, I hear in this pendulum swing, as the pendulum is now swinging in the opposite direction, what I'm seeing is that rewards for past work. Wow. So a lot of tribe. Thank you. That's beautiful. I will definitely pass this message on because I love that. I want more of this for you. I appreciate, I give praise now, I give gratitude for all of this for you, for this continuing to be an ongoing, what's coming in. What I see, it's just like you got good luck on your side. Good fortune is here for you. It's like I see people finding lost money. I see people finding money that just got dropped on the doorstep. I see people. So the way they're showing it to me, because being a fucking Taurus, like money, I pay attention to money. I love looking at money. I love touching money. I love using money. I love learning about money. Okay. So they use money with me. This money can represent different things of a tangible nature, but I see people coming into good fortune. I see this coming in where you're finding it here. You're finding it there. You're finding it everywhere. You're finding it everywhere. You're finding it everywhere. What are you finding everywhere? The evidence this motherfucking shift has changed. The evidence of listening to your intuition was on point. The evidence that when you put in the work, you will get your 3 of Cups energy. Okay. Let me see. Let's get some guidance for you for this. For this 1111 portal. Let's get some guidance for you from the Prism Oracle. Let's see. Actually, they said, go ahead and just clarify this reading with this deck. Okay, so that's what we'll do then. So clarifying, let's start back at the 2 of Swords in the center. Okay, that was talking about you have grasped the value. You've already went through these changes that made you really yield to your freaking intuition. When you know, and you're not any longer just fucking questioning what you know. You're seeing it and you're accepting it. So clarifying that, we have space. Quieting the mind. I love. Let's look at the death card moving backwards. We had the death card. Why is the death card here? Love. I heard out of love, you let go. Love for yourself and love for the others. What? Okay. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have. Now, they're saying you need to remember that there are always going to be rhythms and cycles. If you're only in the light, you're missing the other part of your yin yang and you're not balanced. You got to pay attention to the light and the dark. Even in the new energy, there will still be light and dark, but they'll flow in the, when they're utilized the way, when they're utilized as such, the repercussions of it will be according to what is just, what is balanced, what is reciprocal to what the action's taken. Okay. Surrender. Thank you, Wanderer. Wanderer says every 6 months cycle is the great lunar cycle. Okay, so there's something here about the great lunar cycle. Okay. All right. Surrender. You surrender. Look at this. Interesting. I hear it's been necessary for you to surrender to understanding your value and your worth. And that, of course, everybody gonna want you. Do you understand how beautiful your energy are? All of you. The way they say it, why are we talking like we don't know how to speak? Because we're no better than any of them are. We're okay with looking goofy or silly or funny or whatever it is to make you laugh, honey. All right, let's see if this Three of Swords energy, peace. Why did it flip itself in reverse? Making space from that lack of peace. Okay, let me see. Why is this Three of Pentacles here in the past? Three of Pentacles in the past. Okay, trust. See, you trusted in, and you put your work into projects with people with different things. You trusted in the guidance of your intuition. I hear some of you even found in the past that your intuition was skewed. Why? Because it wasn't grounded in the right energy. Oh my God, a lot of the ones whose intuitions wasn't skewed were offering dark sacrifices, black magic, and dark things to the darkness in order to allow them still to see, to get the sight. That's why there was so much bloodshed in behalf of trying to access this which is now just natural and flowing so easily through you. You don't kill anything. You don't shed any blood. You don't even fuck with the rocks or the earth or nothing to make this come through. This is the new energy that we want for all of you, because you can all do the same thing too. You don't have to burn the incense. We just like fucking burning incense. I think it looks really cool on the camera. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to go slaughter a fucking chicken or waste an egg or I don't know what is it. This is about you becoming more authentically you, and a lot of, thank you. So a lot of what's going away with the correcting of the magnetic field on Earth is this idea that it's something external to you that is your power, that God is somewhere out there, that the divine is something out there. No, honey, the divine is everything, everywhere, including you. You are part of it. You are part of it. You are this energy. So let's look at what the Six of Cups is talking about. Let's clarify the Six of Cups coming up here. Okay, what's the Six of Cups coming up here? Oh, goodness, I love. And again, I hear pieces within. Pieces within. Determination. Oh, wow. The energy is coming to, I'm seeing this triangle with the center, pointed at the center there. There was a message we did recently called It's a Gathering. Yeah, this is a fucking gathering of tribe, man, soul connections coming together. And it's like you're moving in that direction. It's like the more you follow the more you allow yourself to act from your solar plexus in harmony with your intuition. The more you move from your solar plexus, in other words, the more you take decisive, chosen, deliberate action, following the guidance of your intuition. Oh boy, it's taking you right into this gathering. It's taking you right into the soul connection. Why is this Five of Pentacles here in reverse? Show me more about that, please, and thank you. This is a moving forward. Okay, thank you. We have magic. The stuff you worked so hard on in the past, watch it magically appear and blow up and work out and turn up and show out and do the dance. It's going to 5, 6, 7, 8 dance all in your face. This is the way it's coming through. Magic showing up for you. The things that didn't work in the past, it's going to work now because the energy is aligned. The energy is flowing as it was designed. Queen of Wands in reverse. Why is that here? In what's moving forward in the new energy. Why is this Queen of Wands here in reverse? Again, they're giving me the energy of not using so much external tools and not even using so much external time or anything external, but just existing and realizing that anything you want to be, you are that. You want to see it, you see it in your mind and watch how it shows up in your world, you know? Okay, I choose to see this in my life now as far as they're saying, thank you, will do, on it. Hold on. Did we already make this card? So they're giving me learning to switch out some of the vocabularies. Again, this comes up all the time. Rather than saying they want us to say something along the lines of I choose to see for me. This is what I choose to see for me. Now, I want a new car. I choose to see for me, and I choose to see me in a new car right now. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Do you understand the difference in the vibration in it? Do you understand the difference in the tone? These things, some of y'all been doing this for a long time, working on your mind mechanics and the way you utilize your words for a long time. And some of y'all kind of gave up because you felt like that shit wasn't fucking working anyway. What the fuck? Well, the energy is aligned in another way. Are you a quitter? Because quitters never win and winners never quit. All right. I was trying to get a clarifier for this Queen of Wands in reverse when that came in. So let's see what we have. Yeah, there's a reason to be festive here. This is something to celebrate. You know, reward coming in miraculously with magic from your past efforts, from the work that you've been putting in, from all the time that you were left hanging. Yeah. Ooh, frustration. Look, forcing a square peg into a round hole. Okay, so this is something they want. This is a forewarning. Listen, here's the thing. So you know how to do this, right? And you understand that this has happened, right? Everybody else ain't gonna fucking get it. So this is a forewarning. They're saying, don't be over here trying to force this shit down. Don't try to cram it down nobody's neck. The ones that are ready, they come to you. They'll be driving to see the psychic. Those that are for you, honey, will drive to see the psychic. You know what I'm saying? You, the psychic, they gonna come to you. Let them move towards you. Let them be drawn in. Okay? Don't frustrate yourself trying to force a square peg into a round hole. Okay? Also, this other thing, a lot of people, wow, this is what I heard. A lot of people who are used to using their ceremonies, their rituals, are about to fucking find themselves frustrated because the magic don't work the same way it used to. The magic don't work the same way it used to. When this energy flipped, and now they're trying to slaughter poor chickens, or waste eggs, or whatever the fuck they doing, murdering the goats and shit like that, or people, or drinking baby blood, tortured baby blood, or whatever it is that they think that they're doing to get their fucking power. They're about to be so pissed the fuck off because the shit don't work no more. It don't work no more. Appreciate the ending and of the grand finale of that energy. Because, bitch, the fat lady has sang, they said, because she been singing for a minute now. They just keep trying to turn the volume up on their other shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to turn the volume up out here on their programming, on their subliminal messages and shit like that. Oh boy. So don't go trying to force it. You know, they'll get there when they get there. They'll get there eventually. It's of no consequence to you. It's more advantageous to them, actually, if you stay in your place of power and just allow the space for them to exist as they are right now. But stay in your place of power. This is where your power contributes to the empowerment of all. Okay. Again, remembering that the key to this is the grounding in love and peace and happiness. That's what these 3 pentacles are representing here. The 3 grounding principles. And you've trusted in this. You've trusted in this your whole life, even when the shit was not fucking working out for you and it was bringing you a fucking struggle and a problem. You've always trusted in this. Keep trusting in it. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Let's see what's up with this Wheel of Fortune. If they are brought to you, they'll be brought to you and they will walk it and you will be like, oh, you're really into this. That's so cool. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune here. Please clarify this Wheel of Fortune, please, and thank you. What do we have? I love success. Now, the color orange is saying what you'll find is the attainment of what you choose to see for you. Because what they gave me was desires, okay? They gave me the wanting, and then they showed me this card. What you choose, you will find with success. You find success in this. Yes, you find success in this. So this is a freaking beautiful reading. The bottom of the deck here is ideation. It was just your imagination at one point, but now it's coming into your reality. Just like an angel off the page, you have appeared to my life. Feel like I'll never be the same. Just like a song in my heart. Just like oil on my hands. Honored to love you. So I wonder why it is I don't argue like this with anyone but you. Okay, so that's the idea there. Don't waste your time arguing with somebody just because you love them. Just because you love them, don't sit up there and try to force them to see your side of things. They're going to fucking see it. They're going to see it. When it's time for them to see it, when they're ready and aligned to see it, okay, that's not your problem. Your problem is you got to stay here. Remember who and what the fuck you are. Remember that these relationships are showing up as mirrors. When you get the opportunity, you'll share, you'll teach. But you, meanwhile, you keep making your decisions from that place of intuition and power. You know what I'm saying? Because you did go out. You left home. You left your religion. You left your family. You left your comfort zone to go find some wealth, to go find the gem of wisdom, of knowledge. And honey, you found your gem of wisdom and knowledge. And we ain't feeding this dark energy no more. Now the magnetics is supportive of all of this. This is the message that I have for you at this time. Somebody send me a freaking donation. But before I get to that, thank God I put this postcard from Spirit from the beginning of our reading right over the freaking mouse pad. Otherwise, I might have forgot it again. So, let me just see if did that person put their question in, and then I'll be checking if anybody else you sent money. Let me know where you sent it, and let me know your question. I'll be checking on that in a minute. If not, that's fine. Laura, I will be getting to the better job in 2022 for you in just a moment. But let's read your final message here from the postcards from Spirit. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace. And the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your higher soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this. Try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be. if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity, you'll be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and so supported. Yes, nobody knew what was going to come of this. You didn't know that you were going to come into all this power. You didn't know you were going to be this great claircognizant being that was able to connect to other humans all around the world, do this work telepathically, move energies and shit like that, move matter because you can move energy. You didn't know that you were going to be connected telepathically, psychopathically. Oh, some of them, yeah, you even connect to psychopaths. You can, anybody, you didn't know you had access to tap in like that. But the thing is, if you knew this, I'm going to tell you like this. If you knew what to tap into, you're tapped into everything. And who is that you need to be tapped into? What you need to tap into? Which is actually, when you think about it, look at it. Love source God, which is you, me, we, us, that, it. It's all of that. Yes. When you're tuned in, so a lot of you psychics, okay, thank you. This is a practical application here. You're psychic, you're empathic, you do spiritual healing work. When you access power, when you access the connection to be providing the service for the other, God says, why are you connected to them? Don't connect to the fragmented part of the self. This is why your head hurts. This is why you get fucking tired. You're connecting to a fragmented part of self. They're saying, tap into all that you are, the love source God, all that you are. Tap into that. Tap into the all that you are before you do your work. And you'll be refreshed. And you'll be refreshed, not drained, not headache, not tired, none of that. And that energy is a regenerative energy, so it'll be regenerative. So some of you do your spiritual work and you feel like, fuck, I'm fucking drained. I can't do no more readings today. I can't do this. I can't because I feel this, I feel that, because I did too much. Honey, tap in with all that you are. Channel your messages through that. This is why when I read for you, you sit up here and say, on point. Watch, I'm going to read this. Let me see. It's got to be on here at least once. Hold on. Let me scroll up here. This is why when you watch on the channel, you be like, there's so much. Yes, so true. So true. Yes, again, another yes. On point coming in. On point coming in. You know, this is the type of thing I'm talking about. When you're doing this, you're tapped into the source. You're not gonna be given. I told this person one time, I said, listen, the readings that you give are on the side of the point. They're not on point. They're on the side of the point. Sorry, hate to tell you, but this is what it is. Not sorry, I'm supposed to channel this message for you. They're coming at you hard. And the reason your readings are on the side of the point and they're not on point because you refuse to look at your own fucking issues. You're refusing to look in the motherfucking mirror you're seeing. Your kid treats you like shit. You might want to look at the fucking mirror. Your mother don't like you. You might want to look at the fucking mirror. You got no friends. What's that song? How's it go? Give me back that rhythm. It's like, I ain't got nobody. I don't know, something like that. Okay. Look in the fucking mirror. Somebody here, this person that they're using as an experience. We ain't gonna name names. We ain't dirty like that. But what we is gonna say is somebody here, their readings is not on point because they refuse to look at their own childhood issues. They refuse to look at their own issues and how their relationship with their own child, with their own mother, with their own fucking father, with their own abuse, that they will never fucking admit that they went through, but spirit already has shown me, you know what I'm saying? Because this person hid from their own hurts and their own traumas Their readings were on the side of the point. They were not on point. They were on the fucking side of the point. Because when I ask you, where is my shit at? And you say you don't have it. And I said, yes, you do, because I gave it to you. And you said, well, they told me, the dead people tell me, go check your closet. Bitch, it's not in my closet. And you show up 2 months later talking about, I had it the whole time. Your readings are not on point. They're on the side of the point. And I told you you had my stuff. And I told you you had my stuff. And I told you you had my stuff. But let's not acknowledge that your readings are on the side of the point because you don't want to do the work on your own shit. You over here, the one watching, try the love and peace and happiness. Try you be looking at all your shit. You say, oh my God, I stink like shit. What the fuck is wrong with my attitude right here? Let me check myself before I fucking wreck myself. Because it's not about the other people. It's about you and yourself and who you are and what you know about yourself and how the fuck you feeling. So you deal with your shit. Which means, like my mother would say, just because you were born and shit, you don't mean you have to stay there. You get up, you clean yourself off, and you move on, Melinda. That's what you've done. So success is yours, honey. Because you have been determined. You're aligning with other people who have been determined. Wow, what a beautiful reading. It was very long-winded. That was a powerful 11-11 reading. Let's see. Laura sent me 10 euros. 10 euros is more than 10 US dollars, girls. So thank you very much, because it's a minimum of 10 US dollars. If your currency is less than $1, guess what? You're going to have to send more than $10 of your currency, because it's 10 US dollars minimum. Thank you so much for understanding. And Laura, thank you for your donation. I'm so excited to read for you. Are you looking for a better job? Are you going to find a better one in 2022? Let's see what we have. I want you to know what I'm hearing for you, love. And this is also for the rest of the collective who's still tuned in, tapped in, turned on right now with us. It's a 6 year. It's a harmony year, honey. Expect a lot more things to come together in a beautiful harmonized flow in 2022. What is the answer? Yes or no? Is Laura going to find a better job in 2022? Let's see what's going on. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. 1. I just heard something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They said no. And this is why. They said no. Because we've been giving you this got to take a shit urge. And you know what this is about? Hold on a second. I got this for you. That's why I'm sitting here making all these while I'm pulling the cards, because they're showing me the answer for you. No, you're not going to find a better job. They don't want you fucking just over broke, and they don't want you building somebody else's dreams. Because, honey, ever since you was a little girl, you knew something about yourself, and you had this idea that was being brought. You are being brought to do something, okay? Where you're 15 years old, where you're 9 years old, where you're 6 years old. Those numbers coming into play, okay? What I see for you, though, Laura, is you knew since you were a little girl that spirit was bringing you here, but you were like, no, I don't want to do it. Was you really shy? Yeah, you were afraid. You were shy. You were afraid. But the energy is pushing you in this direction to open up possibilities for yourself that and that require you to do the work to get over your insecurities, over your self-doubts. Because, honey, whatever this is that you've been called to, that was part of your passion since you were a childhood, is going to keep you far beyond broke, which J-O-B, that's all it's going to keep you, is just over broke, being somebody else's dream. They want you in an entrepreneur status. Divine time is coming up. They've been patient long enough. You're going to get this vision. Spirit is going to inspire you. You're going to see it, okay? The co-creative components is coming in. That's going to collaborate with you, build it up. You'll be making an announcement about a new business. I do see you coming into some sort of business opportunity, entrepreneurial opportunity. I was like, well, immediately when I started pulling cards for you, I heard no, because she's supposed to be an entrepreneur. And then the first card I saw out was that 6 of Cups. They said, yeah, this is your passion. This is something you love to do. It has something to do that you've been loving maybe since childhood, or does it have something to do with children, something along those lines? That's what I have for you, Laura. What a beautiful, powerful message. I do trust that message will benefit you fully. That was beautiful. Okay. Wow. Let me see what else I have going on. Okay, I see a PayPal from Norma Jean. Soul Purpose reading. What cards do we want? Okay, Soul Purpose reading. They said to pull the Kabbalah, the Tree of Life Oracle for you, to pull your soul purpose. So for Norma Jean, thank you for your $13.46 US dollars, all the way from New Zealand, baby. Thank you for your supporting the channel and choosing me to do this reading for you. Soul purpose for Norma Jean, please and thank you. What's the soul purpose? And thank you for moderating, by the way, Norma Jean. Give it up for Norma Jean. Always moderating for us, coming through, making it clear and easy for you to understand how to pay to play. Okay. All right, what do we have for the beautiful Norma Jean? What is Norma Jean's soul purpose? Soplalo! All right, for Norma Jean, what is Norma Jean's soul purpose, please and thank you? Bum, bum, bum. Ha! Ha! This is fucking hilarious. I'm dead. I'm done. I'm not dead. I'm alive. I'm very much alive. But I'm done. I can't fucking believe this. The drunkard in reverse. Okay, so I laugh because this is about you entertaining the drunkards in the clubs? I know you love entertaining people. I really get this is about you breaking coping mechanisms. Especially anywhere where there's been abuse of alcohol in your family line and delusions, a lot of delusions in your family line. This is about you breaking that energy. Or addictions, even breaking addiction energy, breaking the addiction, and to the point where it devastates the family. You know, this drunkard card is coming through and devastating the family energy is the way it's coming through. And I'm being guided to pull out, for whatever reason, they said, get the past life oracle out too. So let me see what else we have. The hell is going on? Imprisonment or slavery. Yeah, this is about you breaking the chains to vices. For you, it's huge for you to break codependencies. It's huge for you to, your life purpose is about finding freedom from coping mechanisms that keep you in a low vibe. There it is. As clearly said as we can. This is about, your life purpose is about freedom from low vibrational coping mechanisms. Thank you. So that's what I have for you. Trust and believe that serves you well and it helps. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's what I have for you, my dear. I hope that makes sense. I don't know about your family history or nothing like that, girl. We ain't never even talked like that. We ain't even never had a verbal conversation, have we? So let's see. What else do we have? Oh, Norma Jean says, I do know why. She said, I haven't felt free in so long. Well, honey, it's time to free yourself. Free your mind first and the rest will follow. And the rest will follow. Okay. So it looks like we are complete for today. I want to check my email just one more time. If I miss anything, you got about 5 seconds, because once I start singing to the ancestors and thanking them, it's over for today. All right. Cool. It looks like we're good. So, with all that being said and done, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time, 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, bye-bye.